Good afternoon and welcome. It's Penny here again from Lovin Gaea's Creation Station. And today, oops, I've lost the shot. Good afternoon and welcome. It's Penny here again from Lovin Gaea's Creation. Just repeating myself. And we are going to be making these lovely igloo. I've totally lost my shot. There we go. Igloo bath bombs. Very simple. We're also trying a different shot. So I just need to get set up. I'm going to move my little display one out of the way. Let's make sure that you can see everything that I'll get the edge of this table. Yes, fine. Okay, so I've got all my ingredients prepped. So I have sifted my sodium bicarbonate. As you can see, it's quite a big bowl because I'm going to be making approximately 2 kilograms worth of bath bombs. I have my citric acid, more than enough in there. I'll be adding the citric acid last to the ingredients, so I will measure that out at the time. We have our sodium, I can't say the word, sodium lauryl suffocate, in other words, SLSA. I have that measured out. And it's not very good at saying it. So that's all the dry powders. Well, almost. In here I've got my blend of my 2 micas. I've got whiteout and vintage pearl. These were by Resonate, but unfortunately they're no longer trading. Really nice colour and gives just that subtle hint of a colour to the actual bath bomb. And I've got this blended with the Polysorber 80. I've got my essential oil blend, which consists of an equal amount of mandarin, frankincense, and, because my brain's just shut down, eucalyptus. It actually gives it quite a nice balanced blend. And then for the skin softening, we have got a jojoba oil, which for years I called jojoba oil because I didn't know how to pronounce it. Oops. Yep, good. Oh, I also have my water measured out. I don't spritz when I make it. What I do is I've discovered that if I use a 1% solution of water to my bath bombs, that normally works just right for me. Let's hope I've not just cursed myself by saying that and it all goes wrong. So because I'm doing a 2 kilogram batch, I have got 20 grams of water as my binder. That will evaporate as they dry out. I've also pre-prepped my moulds with glitter in. I seem to not have glitter into them. One moment. I've done 3 lots of moulds and missed out 2. I don't know. Oh yeah, because I don't think it's going to go with quite that many. I think it makes 8 per kilogram, if I remember rightly. That's why I've not done those 2. Okay. So I'm going to start by adding my liquids into my powder. Well, actually no. I'm going to very carefully sift my SLSA. I'm still a bit low, aren't we? My SLSA in with the sodium bicarbonate. So I'm just going to kind of rest it on so we're actually in with the sodium bicarbonate. Because it is a really fine powder. So now I'm just making sure they are both well combined together. And yes, I'm going to be hand mixing rather than using the blender. It does make it go quicker, but sometimes it takes the fun out of it. Okay, I'm now going to add my liquids, or most of my liquids together. So I'm going to put my jojoba oil in with my essential oils. And I'm actually going to put in my water as well. And go very gently blend them together before, mainly because I love seeing these like under liquid bubbles. Nice, bring this closer for you to see. Just looks magical, I think. Anyhow, we are now going to very carefully start adding this in and gently whisking it. Okay, I'm now going to swap and start hand mixing. It's a really nice fresh smell. Without being overpowering. Okay, with the amount that I've done, because I'm doing 2 kilograms, it can be quite overpowering, but a single bath bomb, it's not overpowering, because I actually tried one out earlier and I had myself a bath and it was really nice and relaxing, refreshing and good for the start of the day. It's like snow. It's refreshing. Sorry. Oh. Also, by doing this by hand, you can feel the texture that you're at and know if you're at the right texture with the water amount. If it felt too wet, I'd just leave it to stand for a bit, but we're not. There we go. Definitely like the texture of wet sand. Okay, I'm now going to add in the polysorbate mica blend. So it's quite thick and gloopy. Let me just get off this little stirring stick first. I used to stir them. Okay. Such a gorgeous colour. So the polysorbate helps stop the mica just migrating to the sides of the bath. So as you can see, the colour's slowly starting to blend in and change, and then when I start with my hand bit, you'll see streaks of it, and then it becomes more and more even. But one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take one bit there just to help clean the bowl out, make sure we get every last bit of it. We want all that colourant, because like I say, mica by itself is quite a gentle colourant, so it's not one that's going to change the colour of the bath. It just leaves that little shimmer on the bath, especially with this blend of colours. So you can see like the streaks within. And as we work it, the streaks become less and less, and it'll become more one uniform colour. Oh, I've just realised I'm not playing my music. How can I feel Christmassy without my music? I won't mind, but I did have it set up and I've lost it. Oh, I accidentally closed it down. That's why. There we go. It's more cheerful. I was thinking, why is it so quiet? And yes, I will admit I am using the same playlist for every video. Now what we're doing now is kind of two piles. Right, one pile to try and remove the streaks. Going really hard on it now. Plus this way we know that it's all been worked really well. The essential oil's all been worked into it. The mica's completely all worked into it. And the skin nourishing jojoba oil is all well worked into it. My original plan was to do, you know, really pure white sort of bath bomb with like the silver glitter on to like represent the snow, and I thought no, I just want a bit of colour to it, just the faintest. And so that's why I added the vintage pearl. getting near the end of this now. Let's just loosen it up a bit because we're going to be adding the citric acid in a moment. So we're going to have to grab the scales, put my big bowl on, and then measure out my citric acid. Now I find, so I can't actually give you this recipe, but because it weren't my original, what I can say is for anyone wanting to make them or make themselves bath bombs, there's a shower steamer one that I put on with a clay, but to do your bath bomb you just want, like, your citric acid needs to be half the measurement of your sodium carbonate. So say you went for, I don't know, 800 sodium carbonate grams, you'd only want 400 grams of citric acid. As you know, let's round this up to what you call it, a kilogram, it makes it easier. Okay, put that on there. If you were doing a kilogram of stuff, you'd want 600 grams of sodium carbonate, 300 grams of citric acid, and then you've got 100 grams to play with of other additives. You could add clay, you could add oils. The legal limit for fragrance oil and majority of essential oils is 3%, so that would be like 30 grams. I'm hoping I've got enough, otherwise I'll have to run into the kitchen to get more. Please be enough, if it's not I need to go and get more. I'm 95 grams short. And like I said, it's other additives. You've got to play in it then. I thought I'd put 6 scoops in, apparently I'd only put 5 in. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, if you're doing like the 30 gram of fragrance oil or essential oil, you can like add Himalayan salt, so you've got 70 grams left to play with. So you could have some like salt, that's good, Himalayan salt, Dead Sea salt, Epsom salts, I don't know, say 40 grams of that. Bless myself. 20 to 30 grams of something like, I don't know. An oil, any kind of oil for skin softening properties, and like I say, maybe like a 1 or 2% for your colourant, and then additives like botanicals or glitters. Okay, let me do this by hand now. So from like a soft damp sand, we've got more of a gritty sort of feeling now with the citric acid in. Or you could, you know, maybe a 10% SLSA. 10%? It's quite a bit. 100 grams, yeah. About 10 grams per SLSA if you want some foaming, or, you know, a slight foam. But yeah, you'd have like, from that kilo, like say you 600 sodium carbonate, your 300 300 citric acid, then leaves you 100 grams to play with to do what you want. Just remember, you cannot go above 30 grams of essential oil or fragrance oil. Let's see how we are. Oh yeah, yay! Okay, these are ready for me to start putting into the moulds. So I'll get the 2 colour glittered ones. Yeah, I've got my hair in plaits now, I'm still losing hair. Now, when I'm making to sell, I do tend to measure out each one. I will actually put my mould on a scale and measure how much ingredient is going into each mould or each cavity. But this is Christmas gifts for family and friends, mainly family. So I don't need to be so precise. Though I will be using this essential oil blend again because I really do like it. And now it should be another 4. Oh, and the reason you make sure you wipe your table down directly before you start making stuff is because if you're like me, you get it all over and then you need to rescue half of it. Okay, 612. 612. Yeah. So that's 16 bath bombs made. I'm gonna clear this lot out the way, get it in the dishwasher, and then we will start hopefully safely unmoulding them and that they won't break. I'll be right back. got something. Fingers crossed now that these aren't going to break on me as I get them out of the mould. Can I get my mould at least for these ones? Come on, put it in there. No, it won't let me do what I want to do. Okay. So we're going to. Okay, I had a little bit come off that one, but could be that didn't press that one down quite hard enough and made. So we just go tidy the base of it up and get that powder on there. I would hope it's quite. This one's slightly loose. Nicely formed. Oh. Let's make sure these are all nice and compacting. I'm so scared. Well, one's broke, two's broke. Okay. Ah! Put you totally back in there. is going back in. Okay, let's cover this up. I'm more used to using metal moulds rather than plastic. Okay, I've got something I can put those on. Let me get some lining paper. Careful. Gee, I'm gonna get a spatula. When you have a fear of breaking all your bath bombs, that one broke. A little bit came off that, but this one looks nice. Okay, that one was beautifully formed until I put it down. Okay, that one is a bit of a danger. Okay. This one's going back into the mould. So's this one. And this one. Okay, how will these four come out? Let's see. One might need remoulding. Yeah, I think I'm going to remold this one. Okay, I can't help it. I need to play the World of Warcraft version of this song. Can I find it? Let me see. Where is it? World of Warcraft. Okay, sorry, The 12 Days of Winter's Veil by Oxhome. This is fantastic. When I put the sound on it, hold on. Wow, is this from 17 years ago?
Day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the second day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 2 night-elf ears and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the third day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 3 red snapper, 2 night-elf ears and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the fourth day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snapper, 2 night-elf ears and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 5th day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snapper, 2 night-elf ears and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 6th day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 6 geeks a ginking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snapper, 2 night-elf ears and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 7th day of winter's veil a Murloc gave to me, 7 dwarfs a drowning, 6 geeks a ginking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snapper, 2 night elf ears, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 8th day of winter's veil, a Murloc gave to me 8 former horses, 7 dwarfs a drowning, 6 geeks a ginking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snapper, 2 night elf ears, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 9th day of winter's veil, a Murloc gave to me 9 Murlocs dancing, 8 former horses, 7 dwarfs a drowning, 6 geeks a ginking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snappers, 2 night elf ears, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 10th day of winter's veil, a Murloc gave to me 10 orcs asleep and 9 Murlocs dancing, 8 former horses, 7 dwarfs a driving, 6 geeks a ganking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snappers, 2 night elf ears, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 11th day of winter's veil, a Murloc gave to me 11 islands, 10 ogres sleeping, 9 Murlocs dancing, 8 former horses, 7 dwarfs a driving, 6 geeks a ganking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snappers, 2 night elf ears, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. On the 12th day of winter's veil, a Murloc gave to me 12 kudos jumping, 11 iron buttons, 10 orcs asleeping, 9 Murlocs dancing, 8 former horses, 7 dwarfs a drive, 6 geeks a ganking, 5 gold nose rings, 4 smelly ogres, 3 red snappers, 2 night elves, and a gnome's head on a pine tree. You can get this on Amazon MP3 or iTunes. Blizzard Entertainment or craftmovies.com.
Okay, let's go back to my not much quite ones. But I just had to play that. And also it gave these a bit of time to soak. Oops. Just realised I've had my box in the way all this time. But you can see my things. Over. Yay! Took our time, but we got there. Can we just gently make space now? Because it will be stopping on this tray for more to totally dry. I can pick these ones up now. Very carefully. Just so I can fit more in. door came off that one. Pieces, so that one will be mine, along with the extra dust. Okay, and what I am going to do, because there's some that had to be remoulded, I kind of lost the glitter, so did I lose the hair in the mould when I pre-sprinkled them? Yeah, at least it was on the very top. Oops, put too much. Okay. So thank you for watching, and yep, apart from another spare one for me, yay. So how many we got that I can actually gift? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. So that'd be roughly 2 each. Yeah, 2 each, and then I've got 2. So yes, thank you for watching, and take care. Goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow on day